The Creeper's Return. It had been 20 years since the Creeper had last been seen. The people of Haddonfield had finally begun to move on, but Derry Jenner knew that the Creeper would be back. Derry was the sole survivor of the Creeper's attack all those years ago. He had lost his brother, sister, and girlfriend to the creature, and he had never been able to forget the horrors he had witnessed. Every spring, when the Creeper awoke from its slumber, Derry would have nightmares about the creature. He would dream of the Creeper's twisted face, its leathery wings, and its razor-sharp claws. One night, Derry woke up from a nightmare drenched in sweat. He knew that the Creeper was back. He could feel it in his bones. The next day, Derry started to receive anonymous letters. The letters were written in a strange, rambling script, but Derry knew who they were from. The Creeper was taunting him. The letters told Derry that the Creeper was going to come for him. They told him that the Creeper was going to take his eyes, just like it had taken his sister's eyes. Derry knew that he had to do something. He couldn't just sit back and wait for the Creeper to come for him. He had to fight back. Derry gathered up all of the weapons he could find. He bought a shotgun, a crossbow, and a machete. He even rigged up a homemade flamethrower. Derry knew that he was no match for the Creeper in a straight-up fight, but he was determined to go down fighting. He would take as many of the Creeper's minions down with him as he could. That night, the Creeper came for Derry. It burst through the wall of his house and attacked him. Derry fought back with everything he had, but he was no match for the Creeper's strength. Just when it seemed like all was lost, Derry managed to land a lucky blow with his machete. He severed the Creeper's wing, and the creature fell to the ground. Derry grabbed his flamethrower and set the Creeper on fire. The creature screamed in agony, but it couldn't escape. It burned to a crisp. Derry had defeated the Creeper, but he knew that it was only a matter of time before it returned. The Creeper was immortal, but this time, Derry would be ready for it. Derry Jenner stood over the charred remains of the Creeper, his heart pounding in his chest. He had done it. He had finally defeated the creature that had haunted him for 20 years. But Derry knew that the Creeper was not truly gone. It was immortal, and it would return. Derry vowed to be ready for the Creeper's return. He would train himself to be stronger and more skilled. He would build a team of people who were willing to fight alongside him. Derry knew that it would be a long and difficult battle, but he was determined to protect the people of Haddonfield from the Creeper. Years later, Derry Jenner and his team had been preparing for the Creeper's return for years. They had trained in martial arts, firearms, and survival skills. They had also built a network of informants who would keep them informed of the Creeper's movements. One day, Derry received a tip that the Creeper was back. The creature had been seen in the woods outside of Haddonfield. Derry and his team immediately mobilized. They armed themselves and set out into the woods. They tracked the Creeper to an abandoned cabin. The creature was inside, feasting on the remains of its latest victim. Derry and his team burst into the cabin and opened fire. The Creeper was caught off guard, but it quickly recovered and attacked. Derry and his team fought bravely, but the Creeper was too powerful. One by one, they were picked off. Derry was the last one standing. He was wounded and exhausted, but he refused to give up. He raised his gun and fired one final shot at the Creeper. The bullet struck the Creeper in the head. The creature staggered backwards and fell to the ground. Derry Jenner had finally defeated the Creeper. He had avenged the deaths of his loved ones and protected the people of Haddonfield. But Derry knew that the Creeper would return. It was immortal, and it would always be a threat. But Derry was also determined to be ready for the Creeper's return. The creeper hunters have saved countless lives over the years. They have also learned a great deal about the creeper, including its weaknesses. Derry knows that the creeper will return one day, but he is confident that the creeper hunters will be ready for it. They will never give up until the creeper is defeated for good.